All right, welcome back. Free radicals of all shapes, sizes, colors, denominations. I'm back again working extra hard today because my boss has docked my pay now twice today. Twice I have been docked, not doxed. That might come later, who knows. But I've been docked, and the latest video I did about how Tulsi Gabbard goes on The View to defend her honor. No trigger words, nothing. In fact, this video was monetized for like, I don't know, a half hour. And then all of a sudden, the signal went to the censors and voila, the algorithm kicked in. So I've got two today. There's the one I did earlier about Tulsi getting trolled by Emma from TYT. TYT and The View, what do they have in common? Well, they're corporate entities funded by the neoliberal order. So there you go. And then the one video that is monetized today is me complaining about not being monetized. Again, if you haven't helped me out, by the way, I took some of the money that I earned from this channel and I donated to Tulsi Gabbard. Just so you know that I am using the money for a worthy cause. Her View appearance today was enough for me to, shell over another 20 for the Gabbard campaign. I am blessed to have that money, and Tulsi needs it. This is going to be a long haul. But guess what? That haul got more interesting. Tulsi Gabbard has qualified for the next DNC debate. And I said at the end of the last video, heads were going to roll. And I mean, in certain eyes are going to roll, heads are going to roll. I mean, the DNC are probably walking around going, WTF, how is she still in this? She's still in it because she's the only real reformer in the race. And if you, look, I'm not going to talk about Bernie Sanders anymore. Not that much. If I need to talk about Bernie in the future, I'll talk about Bernie in the future. Right now I'm talking Tulsi. Tulsi Gabbard is on a roll. I think she's more talked about than Bernie Sanders, quite honestly. I think her social media footprint right now is getting bigger. Now look, we know she doesn't have the campaign infrastructure. I'll be lectured by all the Bernie people about, come on, Dave, you're crazy. And I get this all the time. She's going to take millions of voters from Trump? Yeah, she could. Trump got what, 63.5 million votes or something like that? So you don't think Tulsi Gabbard could take a couple million votes from Trump? Turn it the other way? You raise your kids and you say, look, there's a president you can look up to. Look, there's a president with policy ideas. So anyway, here's a new poll. Put Gabbard in the November DNC debate and Klobuchar in the December debate. Interesting. Anyway, let me read this. Maybe I can make sense of that headline. Hawaii Rep. Tulsi Gabbard has qualified for the November Democratic presidential debate, and Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar has made the December debate after the release of a new Iowa poll, which also featured Elizabeth Warren, Pete Buttigieg, whatever his name is, Bernie Sanders, and Joe Biden, all bunched within 5 points of each other at the top of the field. Klobuchar got 5%. They're making this about Amy. Oh, it's all about Amy. She previously hit 4% in 3 other polls, according to Politico's tracking, and she has accrued over 200,000 individual donors, the other threshold to make the December debate stage. She had previously qualified for the November debate. Folks, we're getting deep. We're getting deep into this season here, and soon it'll be a new year, and they don't want Tulsi Gabbard sticking around this long. Because the longer Tulsi Gabbard stays around, the more she's going to expose the DNC for what they are, a corrupt corporation. And everybody knows this. The DNC, I think, knows this, and they're just trying to do what they did in 2016 and get away with it. It's really interesting. So there you go. I wanted a quick little video here, again, to congratulate Tulsi Gabbard and all of you, because you're the ones that are answering the phones and making sure that you're saying Tulsi Gabbard when they ask you who you're going to support. And I would venture there might be a few Bernie people out there who are saying Tulsi as well, just so Tulsi's voice is on that stage. She's the real, true anti-war voice in this. And, for those of you who want progressivism, I don't know who's more progressive on foreign policy than Tulsi Gabbard. And again, folks, if you can help me out via Patreon, PayPal, whatever way works for you. I'm tired of begging for money. I feel like I'm working for PBS today. I'm actually working for Google. But Google is not paying me today. See, this is, when you put this into just like regular language, that you work today, and I probably put in 2 or 3 hours doing videos. Not that that's a lot. Some people work 10-hour days and so forth. But that's with this channel. Then I have another channel that I'm doing videos for. And you don't get paid for your efforts. And you met all of these guidelines. This video is being reviewed to determine whether it's suitable for most advertisers. You'll usually get a final decision within a week. Imagine that. You do your work. Today's what? Wednesday. And then you don't know if you're going to get paid. By the way, all of the money, all of the views right now are earning 0. And by the time this gets monetized, nobody will want to watch the video. It'll be old news. So, that's just a little peek at what I do. But we can all be at least happy about Tulsi today making the next debate. Oh, the DNC people. They're going to have knives out. They are going to write questions, Assad apologist questions. But guess what? I think that ship has sailed. If they do that, even people like, the Beto O'Rourke types are going to come out and say, come on, knock it off. You guys tried this. It didn't work. It's stupid. It's not true. Tulsi is way above the kind of reproach that you're trying to manufacture here. And it's ridiculous that she's being smeared. And people just need to hear her out, hear what she stands for, and then make the determination whether she's the candidate for you or not. I'm like her. I'm going all the way to the convention with Tulsi Gabbard, and hopefully all the way to the presidency, which would be really good for our country. Healing the divide. She could do that. No other candidate can do it like Tulsi. All right, I am done. Aloha.